I love maths. I mean, who doesn't? No, I'm just kidding. I think maths is so famous partly because everybody dreads it. And don't get me wrong. When I was in middle school, I could remember the pages and pages of those similarly structured questions and those repetitive numbers that meant nothing to me. And it was only until I pursued math in high school did I really get to understand that there was so much life and meaning behind it. So one thing that I learned personally was that, one, subjects are more than what you initially see, and two, that sometimes you just need a little bit of inspiration to enjoy something. Now, the thing about learning is that every experience shapes how you view it. I mean, I'm sure we can all remember that one really strict teacher, that one perfect seat, that one really easy subject. And for me, when I started math, it was with Kumon, which is a drill-based self-learning practice center, and suffice to say, I didn't love it. I'm really grateful for the foundation that it gave me for sure, but behind all those tear-stained nights, just looking over the everyday worksheets and dreading coming home back to it, I was really stressed. I would go back to school lethargic from the nights before, and I would feel bad about myself for not being able to complete them. And as said by Dr. Lara Boyd from TEDx Surrey in 2022, stress increases our inflammation, impairs our memory, and weakens our immune system. So it made sense why I shut myself completely off of math. It was only until high school that everybody around me started pursuing science, technology, and math. I mean, even my brother, who loved math, encouraged me to pursue it. And coming back to something that I was really stressed with really caused me a lot of struggles because I didn't really know how to deal with it. And as any good sister would, I gently encouraged my brother to help me with my homework. My big brother, who's here today, actually, could everyone give him a round of applause, please? I love him so much, but if you know one thing about passionate people is that if you let them talk, they'll talk for hours. And one question, literally anything, which could be, is this question about free fall, turns into an hour-long lecture about how gravity's not really a force, but a prediction, and general relativity, and Einstein's a genius among geniuses, which really tired me and really bored me, to be honest, but I can still really distinctly remember this one YouTube video that he showed me from NASA, and it was the supercomputer simulation of a collision between a protoplanet and Earth, which created the moon. And when I was younger, I always thought it wasn't really interesting, like two rocks just smashing into each other, shattering into pieces. But when I saw the video, I actually realized that when solids get that large, they can start to act like liquids, and it looked like two spherical oceans crashing into each other. So that's when I started to realize that math and science could actually be something interesting. And I went on the internet and started researching more about it. As someone who is really interested in art, history, and geopolitics, like my host graciously said, I was really excited to find out that math had history in its ancient clay tiles carved in with simple arithmetic functions. Math had art in its ever-repeating geometric shapes called fractals. And math, most of all, impacted our culture in the way that most of us count and group things in 10. Some modern Middle Eastern countries still group things in 12 because of ancient Egyptian counting systems. So math aside, I learned that it's really important to stay open-minded to every subject that you learn. I've known people who found reading so boring but loved every fantasy novel they read. I've known people who detested history but would learn end-to-end about their favorite basketball team. So if you're going to take anything away from my speech today, I hope that, one, you remember that there's more to a subject than what we can initially see, especially at school. Two, if you dislike something, maybe you just need inspiration from a different angle. And lastly, three, if you're completely hopeless, just ask your brother for some homework help. Thank you so much.